Hello, Big Brother fans. Review of episode 18, season 13 of Big Brother. So they start the episode with Shelly being more pissed at Rachel, more so than the nomination. Sometimes I don't get the people. It's like the little petty arguments. I mean, I guess I could get it, because you're stuck in this house. There's nowhere to go. There's no outlet, pretty much, where you can be just alone, unless you're HOH. And then, of course, you have people up your butt constantly, so you're never really alone up there anyway. It looks like Kalia is more further up Danielle's butt than anything, because it doesn't look like she's ever out of that room. I mean, she must be sleeping up there. I just think that Shelly will be a little taken aback when she sees that all the drama that was caused was really indeed her fault. She did strike that deal. I'm sure that Julie Chen's going to point it out when she goes tomorrow night. I don't know. I looked at the numbers, and it looks like it could be a possibility both ways. Jeff and Jordan really need to decide what they're going to do. Do they get rid of this woman who hasn't done crap other than be a very good friend to Jordan, who came in looking up to them like they were the gods of Big Brother, winning and all this fun stuff. I mean, she's brought nothing to the plate other than friendship. Or do they throw their hat in the ring and just continue on and just go along with Brendan and Rachel because they at least win things? You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a hard decision because Jordan has a very soft heart, but it's a reality check. They really need to further themselves in the game. So it'll be a draw if they decide that they need to have Brendan and Rachel both in the game. And then basically what it'll do is that'll put up a it looks like if they do, they will come up 3-3, and Danielle is going to be the tiebreaker, and it looks like Brendan will really go home. So they need to do a little bit of fishing around and finding out how people are going to be voting, especially Adam, because if they do that, then they lose Shelly altogether, unless they're frank, and just keep it out in the open and say, listen, the reality check is you haven't done anything, and if we stick with Rachel and Brendan, we can make it through, blah blah blah. They could lose her as a friend when she does stay, then what happens? So this will be a very, very interesting elimination tomorrow night. Well, if Brendan goes, it doesn't matter. He'll still be in the jury house. No, does this one go to the jury house? I think it does. So we'll continue to see him, and then if Rachel is alley-ooped and out of there, then they can be in heaven in the jury house by themselves for a week. I enjoyed the conversation that Adam had with Danielle that said, pawns go home. Danielle says, some do, some take longer. Yeah, that's his fate unless he starts winning, and then of course somebody's going to say, but Beth, he won the POV. No, he didn't. It was given to him, just like Jordan's HOH. It was handed to him on a silver platter. Come on, seriously? And later on, I think he even bragged about it. Yes, I think he said, I worked very hard to win the competition. That was his direct quote. How? By bargaining? Please, can you not win so that I can have it? Please, please, please. Anyway, Jeff and Jordan are really stuck in a rock and a hard place. I wrote a little bit earlier before I skipped to the end with the voting. It really is gonna be a hard decision, I think. So they played POV. Shelly was the first out, and she won the POV. And of course, you know, we all knew she was going to keep it for about 10 seconds. When Jordan got the 24-hour solitary, but to get a phone call, she decided to keep it. And then she realized what she was doing, you know, that she could offer it to Shelly. And how kind was that, to allow her to have that phone call? That was really, really kind. Knowing that even though she traded it, she wouldn't get to keep that POV. Kalia was out and has won a Caribbean vacation. Danielle won a veto ticket, which means that she's assured herself to compete in next week's veto competition, which is a nice new twist added to the game. Because if the Jeff, Jordan, Brendan, Rachel people when she would probably more than likely be put up against Kalia. So that, well, yeah, and if she's up, then, you know, what would be the point of that veto ticket? So, yeah. Jeff won $5,000. Adam won the Humilitard, but he took the POV, and Jordan is so cute in that thing. I could just spit. So cute. I just want to pick her up and just hold her and just turn her around and fold her in half and stick her in my pocket. She's just so cute. I can barely stand it. And they made her cuter in that little Humilitard suit. How PC is that, though, of CBS? I'm sure that they'll hear more than enough back flack about the Tard part. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody is so, you know, PC these days that you almost have to tiptoe through the tulips when you say anything. I liked Danielle sitting and deciding whether she would put Jeff or Brendan up. You know, she says if she puts Jeff up, then that would be pretty much admitting that she needs Brendan in order to win this game. So I'm glad that she just decided, you know, straight up to do it. She just really needs to work hard at the people that she's not sure of, like Adam. She really needs to work on Adam to make sure that Brendan leaves, and she needs to solidify with Jeff and Jordan that they need to make sure that he leaves. Let's see. America's vote. I'm not going to vote this week. There are fairly good choices, other than WTF is durian. I'm going to go Google it right now. So beets and bologna, dates and durian, and eggs and jalapenos. If I were going to vote, I probably would be kind and give them the beets and bologna. At least that's some kind of a protein. But then again, durian could probably a very good protein delicacy. And I'm just absolutely clueless about it. So, if are you guys going to be? Oh my god, it's a nasty, nasty fruit. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say that it is nasty, nasty stink, because I think I saw that once on The Amazing Race. Oh, anyway, yeah. Something tells me America is going to vote for that, dates and durian. Let me know what you guys are voting for. Like I said, I'm not going to vote because I don't care strongly enough. Anyhow, I will see you guys tomorrow night after Brendan has been eliminated from the game. It would be fun to see Shelly kicked, so that Danielle once again has a fruitless HOH. Alright, you guys, have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.